Hello everyone, welcome back once again to Redlock. Last round of 32 match of the day, it's Wukioh versus noncycle. And we're getting some warm-ups. So Bean, how's your evening, man?
It's going great. I've been watching a lot of Redlock today. Just really rooting for the nation of Canada. You know how it is. I love Canada.
I love Canada and I love warm-ups.
I love warm-ups. This warm-up is illegal. It's 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
Well, at least they got into it quick, alright? They got into it quickly.
Exploding them with my mind right now.
Fair. Oh, they're in the wrong slots. Why is noncycle in slot 1?
He wants to be Red Canada.
He wants to be seed 16 so bad.
He wants to be seed 16 so bad. This guy thinks he's seed 16.
Well, in the meantime, I don't know, just talk about the matchup a little bit, talk about what we're doing for VODs and all that stuff. It's seed 16 versus seed 17, right? So, quite close in seeding for both of these players. What I do know is that noncycle was sight reading the Qualifier pool, and will probably also be sight reading this pool, if I had to guess. Don't know about wukioh, whether he was sight reading or not. Noncycle generally better on aim and alt type stuff. Generally a little bit better on hidden. Generally a lot worse on tapping. But can play high AR. Like both these players got 1,000,000 points on DP3, which was quite a good score for the both of them. And was actually their only top 8 play on any map for both of these players. So they both had really good scores on that. But aside from that, there's just a general trend of wukioh being a little bit better on tapping. Like the Nomad 2 difference is 460k to 50k. I don't think it'll be quite that bad on this Nomad 2 because this is not a super stamina Nomad 2 like the Nomad 2 Qualifiers was. But DT2 also tells that story a little bit. That said, Nomad 1 advantage noncycle, Hard Rock 1. Slight advantage wukioh, but Hard Rock 2 slight advantage noncycle, DT1 advantage noncycle, so I think there's a lot of toss-up picks, but generally speaking, you're looking more aim control for noncycle, and definitely more of the tapping, and especially like unconventional reading picks, I feel like, for wukioh, potentially.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, with these low SR pools, I don't think we're going to see much in terms of, like, skill caps being hit. Both these players are decently competent on pretty much everything in this difficulty range. I kind of doubt that maybe the hiddens, there might be a gap there, but nothing a little practice can't overcome. Unfortunately, this is not a capybara reunion. This is a capybara civil war. Only one shall exit in the winner's bracket today. I was going to say alive today, but that feels too dramatic.
That's a little dramatic.
Yeah.
It ain't even loser's bracket yet, man.
It ain't even loser's bracket, no. You see easy because this is the warm-up. So noncycle put easy on for reasons unknown because there's no free mod.
Yeah, there's no anything that low. Okay, bro.
And he left the lobby. Incredible. I didn't want to see his score anyway.
No, I didn't want to see what his score was anyway. Okay, his score actually submitted on the NT link.
It was probably just an instant
And
lead.
he also didn't lead in the MP.
Oh,
That's crazy.
never mind non-cycle. My fault, OG. I was unfamiliar with
I
the
know what
game.
happened. He switched
he moved
slots
slot?
immediately
Yeah.
after the map was over, so it looked like he just, you know, instantly left.
Noticing that this isn't my difficulty of the map, I'm offended. It's personal.
That's unlucky.
At least it's a banger.
And a second easy play for non-cycle. I, again, don't really know why he's playing the easy.
I think I have a hypothesis.
What's that?
He's currently streaming to a couple of friends in Gremlin Squadular, or excuse me, Capybara Squadular.
Yeah.
So I think he thinks it looks kind of funny if he's playing easy, and he's just chilling.
The
And to be honest, I can respect the chilling. Cannot disrespect someone just chilling, flourishing, unbothered, moisturized in their lane. You love to see it.
Very true. Anyway, while we're waiting for this warm up now to be over, it's gonna take a little bit. It's another 3.5 minute warm up. Talk a little bit about what we're doing for the rest of all of the VODs and everything. VODs are all going up on YouTube on my channel. We'll have thumbnails and playlists and everything, so should be categorized pretty easily for anyone trying to find them in the future. Probably link YouTube on forum post, spreadsheet, all that good stuff. Somewhere in the Discord also, just in links. Showcase probably tomorrow at, I don't know exactly what time. Maybe like, I actually don't even know when we're gonna do showcase, if it's available tomorrow. Can't really do it after the last match, because the last match is 2 UPC. It's a little late for me. I mean, I guess we could do it after that. So potentially a very late showcase tomorrow at like 2:45 UPC or something.
Regardless of when the showcase is, that pool's a banger, so you better show up.
That's true. This pool is a banger, actually. This upcoming pool is a banger.
This one was crafted with love. It's for the lovers in the audience, not for the haters. This round of 32 pool is for the haters.
Yeah, no, the round of 16 pool really was crafted for people who just enjoy us.
This one's for the haters, that's why we have all the 1-minute maps. Next one's for the lovers.
Hilariously, the average length of the next pool is actually shorter than the average length in this pool. Easy revives look weird on the multi.
They really do.
Client.
Just does not look good.
Yeah, no, that's weird. All right, we're done with warm-ups. So now we can get into the actual match.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see No Mod 3 get played here. Maybe DT1. I think I've turned around on Fortnite.
I don't really read English. Does that say pick second? I think it says pick second.
I don't speak noncycle, so do we
Yeah.
have a dedicated translator?
No, I had to deal with Vinxus English for a while. I think that just says pick second.
Yeah. Vinxus English is something else.
Wukioh said first ban, noncycle, then banned first.
Incredible.
Incredible stuff. All right. we're gonna get into ban stuff. And now we get second ban for non-cycle. I mean, the Nomad 5 ban was coming out regardless. I think that's just always happening. Maybe DT3 second ban? Maybe Nomad 2 second ban. I don't know.
The 7TV emote just That's a good one. That's so good.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably gonna see the
I love a
double
good
tapping ban.
I love a good surprise emote when I'm just typing out a sentence and then it suddenly emote. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a decent number of tapping picks still left. Nomad 2, DT2, DT3. One of those is getting banned, surely.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see a hidden 2 ban, honestly. If non-cycle is sight reading. Yeah, no, it's Nomad 2. Makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Thinking about it, though.
Took his time. Took his time on that one. And now Wukioh hidden 2? Hidden 2. Yep.
Yep.
And then non-cycle did take first picks, or second pick. So yeah, Wukioh first
Second pick,
yeah. If I had to guess, we're picking DT.
That would be my assumption as well. Or are we just going to see Nomad 4 again?
We could see Nomad 4 again. The people love Nomad 4. No, DT3. People also love DT3. You guys know there are other emotes besides that one, right? Just making sure.
There's plenty of them, but I like that one. There's also Blorp. I do appreciate that we both posted blue-themed ones.
That's good, yeah. All right, on to Double Time 3. It's another tapping map, non-cycle. Well, you know, double bans the tapping maps in Nomad. So this pick just makes a lot of sense. You're really expecting Wukioh to win this pretty convincingly, I would say. I think the ease of wins goes down from here for Wukioh, because after this, there's nothing like pure tapping left in the pool. DT2 is a lot of tapping, but it's also finger control and some density. DT1, there's some triples and quints and stuff, but it's mostly aim. Obviously, the high AR is a factor, but both these players, as we saw from the qualifiers, DT3 can read high AR just fine. So, yeah, I think this should be the most convincing win for Wukioh. And from here, any wins on tapping maps get less and less convincing on paper. So, have to pick into what you're comfortable with a lot more for Wukioh. Definitely expecting some of the hard rocks to come out though.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you can see the difference here between the stamina-based picks and the speed tapping. Non-cycle is not actually doing bad at all. It's still only a 30k difference. Just a little bit of that early mix-up, early, you know, getting the nerves out. And Wukioh does find a break.
God. Oh no, bro. Oh, that was
absolutely nothing.
That can't happen. That cannot happen. And Wukioh now is just getting gapped. Like, it's not even a combo game. It's non-cycle with 98.5 on the reverse choke,
yeah,
with almost an FC.
This cannot continue.
Yeah, I think it's over, actually. 100k score lead, and yeah, there's 300 combo on Wukioh, but there's only a quarter of the map left.
Yeah,
Score
unless
lead
we
is
saw
rapidly
something
up to about
stupid.
150k now. I think that's just game.
Yeah, that will be A breakpoint right off the bat on the tapping for noncycle.
Yeah, and turns
You
out
were
the
talking
burst
about how
maps
this
are,
is like
turns out the
the
burst
easier
maps
pick to win.
Yeah, it really should have been, but turns out the burst maps are not going to gate noncycle nearly as much as those long stream scale maps.
He's just like me for real. And wukioh does find another break at the end. Noncycle with the reverse choke here. 1 million score.
Yeah, very nicely done for noncycle, and wukioh, just an unfortunate slider break right in the middle. I don't know if that extra miss at the end, that extra slider break at the end, would have swung it back noncycle's favor or not, but still would have been extremely close.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe. Because noncycle did lose some Mac at the end. So I think... It's hard to tell, though.
No, that's true. Noncycle did miss literally the first note of the map, so yeah, probably would have swung it back over to noncycle's side also. Still, only those 2 slider breaks for wukioh, one on air and then one right at the end of the map. So
yeah,
still a very good score, even despite the huge score difference. It's just, you know...
That is just the classic early stage moment, really. Wiggle off of a note and oops, breakpoint gone. Yeah, we do see the hidden 1 come out from noncycle. Makes sense given the double hidden ban from wukioh.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's 2 times that you pick this map. There's either first pick, or there's match point where you pick this map, right?
Yeah.
No surprise whatsoever that noncycle is just using it here as first pick. It's a completely valid way of using this map. Because much like we thought the DT3 was going to be, this should be noncycle's most convincing win. At least on paper, it definitely looks like it, with the double hidden ban and noncycle generally being a lot more comfortable on hidden than wukioh. We saw how that went on the DT3, so maybe wukioh's just that guy on Coffins. Okay, well, maybe not. that was some timing.
Well, I mean, last map, early miss. Late comeback? Well, not comeback, really, just reverse choke.
Yeah.
You never know, especially when these maps are, like, still... I mean, this one's less than 6 stars. We're really not talking about any crazy mechanics here. But we'll see how it shapes up here as we get to this first drop. Holding through this is very, very important because there is a lot of free combo after this drop. Oh, that chain miss on the burst.
Yeah, that last stream right at the end of the first build-up has caught a couple of people off. And not many of those who break there end up winning the map, so it looks pretty good for noncycle here in the first about third or so. Does find a slider break, though. Does find a miss on one of those slider jumps, and now wukioh with a little bit of a combo lead. It's not quite 150 combo, and never mind.
And it's gone. And now we're in the free combo for the next minute or so. Noncycle having a slight advantage on the combo, but a big advantage in the score. We pretty much just need wukioh to hold and noncycle to miss on thin air. Otherwise, this will start snowballing out of control towards the end of the slow part. There it is.
That'll help. That kind of miss will help. Just over taps during the slow part, and now wukioh with some free combo. He did it again.
And
I don't
more
know if
free
his
combo.
keyboard's double tapping or what, but yeah, that's unfortunate for noncycle. And now wukioh getting a ton of free combo, ton of free score back. But he needs to hold a little bit longer because there's still this last quarter, and we've seen noncycle just be that much more comfortable on these more difficult sections.
Yeah, absolutely, but that miss from wukioh, oof. Not what you want to see if you want to come back here. Noncycle showing clear comfort on the harder parts of this map. And that should be enough.
Should be enough. Even with that miss for Noncycle, don't think this is going back wukioh's way. It is coming, but it's pretty slow. And
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be enough time. It's all free combo here at the end, so if there were a bigger lead for wukioh, this would be really scary for Noncycle, but spinner here at the end, still 50k, and that is going to be 2-0 start for Noncycle. Consolidated breakpoint off of the DT3 and the hidden one. Definitely, I feel like Noncycle can put up a better score on Coffins. Had some troll misses there in that slow section.
Yeah, I mean, exactly right.
Yeah.
EFC'd everything actually tricky in the map, just,
Exactly.
you know.
But if it works, it works. And point on the board, so.
Absolutely. So now we go back into wukioh's pick here. Probably, yep, DT2. I couldn't even get it out in time. That's why 1v1s are hard to cast, because they're so much faster than you can be.
It's also why they're easier to cast. A lot of
True, they don't
lot of
last long.
matchups
You don't have to
are-
fill it.
A lot of matchups are really straightforward. Speed player versus non-speed player. Okay, well, we know exactly what's going to happen in that matchup. I know exactly how to cast this. And even matchups where it's not quite as straightforward like that, you still will often have a very clear advantage on particular skill sets or mods for one player or the other. So, does make it somewhat easy to cast. There's also just less to track, right? You've only got 2 players instead of 8, for example. And team tournaments, you know, it's very rare you'll have a team that's just straight up amazing on a skill set, like Team South Korea in OWC, right? Where they just pick every aim control tech map in the game and win. Far more common that it's, you know, mixes of players being good at different things that gives teams a slight edge over another one on certain things. Anyway, back to the match. I like this pick a lot for wukioh. Not necessarily because it's a tapping map. I mean, yes, that kind of helps, but we saw what happened on DT3. More because this is a really unconventional pick, and Noncycle is sight reading, and that means a combination of tapping and being unconventional should give a pretty solid advantage for wukioh, and indeed we see the early break, we see the 4% ACK lead, and halfway in, wukioh still on the FC, 100,000 score up.
Yeah, the main issue with this map, especially if you're sight reading, is that a lot of these rhythms are, you know, not what I would have did. A lot of even no bursts that are mapped in such a way that they don't look like it, and very hard to get down on the sight read. But both players, I mean, holding combo. Noncycle obviously struggling with the accuracy, but at the end of the day, this is a combo game.
I mean, this kind of combo for a sight read is really, really good from Noncycle. Only 200 combo back from an FC. It's just the ACK is so much better for wukioh, right? So
Yeah, absolutely. And the extra 200 combo does not hurt.
yeah, wukioh's ACK is also just very good. Even despite this being OD 7.5, that's still pretty good ACK. So very, very solid run for wukioh on this. Looking at FC right now. And kind of needed to, honestly, with the combo coming out of Noncycle, even in spite of the sight read, putting up a really, really solid score for himself. Just not going to matter as we see either the FC or the ending choke come out of wukioh. And there's the FC, 95.
There
That
it
does
is.
drop a little bit at the end, but yeah, really, really good score there for wukioh. I think that's the best score we've seen on this map to date.
As far as I'm aware, yeah. First FC, I think. Honestly, Noncycles is up there too, but it's
Yeah,
just
both
not
those
going to be
good
enough
scores.
against an actual FC with decent ACK.
All right, and now Noncycle Nomad 3, perhaps? Nomad 4, perhaps? DC1, perhaps. Like, genuinely, I could see him picking DC1.
Yeah.
But more generally, I think those two Nomad picks, especially the CS8 pick, are pretty good for him.
I mean, I think, honestly, noncycle can pick any map here, and it's not a bad idea. Maybe not Nomad 1, just because that map is easy enough, I think, for both of these players to be a really big toss-up.
I mean, I think there's a couple of maps like that, right? Nomad 1, DT1 for sure. Nomad 3, kinda. As far as alt maps go, it's very straightforward. Though, in a pool like this, when there are things like tech precision in the Hard Rock pool, that's a pretty straightforward map, and something that I think both of them have a very good chance of seeing. This map, though, I'm a little interested to see how this goes. Noncycle is a good Hard Rock player, definitely a solid tech player as well. But wukioh also is a pretty good Hard Rock player, so I am interested to see how this goes. In qualifiers, wukioh was better on the aim tech Hard Rock 1. Noncycle was a little bit better on the Hard Rock 2 precision stream map. So it's kind of a mix of the two different skill sets we saw in that qualifiers Hard Rock pool. So should be close. Both players. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. Yeah,
break
no.
from noncycle right as I was about to speak, and now it's just wukioh holding on to the FC. And noncycle, this tech Hard Rock pick, maybe backfiring a little bit, but wukioh does find the break shortly afterwards.
I keep looking over the chat and seeing that stupid fucking hamster emote, man. That's so good. Yeah, traded misses here. Good for wukioh. Both on an S rank. It's actually slider breaks, not misses, but that's my fault. Same thing, who cares, right?
Yeah, close enough.
Noncycle has been holding a better act in this slower section, though. Now we're in the next PI. You can see that lead is shrinking, and it has flipped over as wukioh is dropping a lot of 100s here.
I just watched that man full 100 a Quinn also. Yeah, it's gone over to noncycle just off the accuracy. The combo helps a little bit for sure, but man,
But that's it.
there was potential
right at
there
the
for
end.
wukioh
Wow.
to take that breakpoint back, and it just, honestly speaking, fumbled the bag a little bit. Dropped a slider break basically right in the middle of the map, and the accuracy's down by a full % on noncycle there. And if not for either one of those things happening, definitely could have taken that point. Very, very close. But credit where it's due. Noncycle, yes, dropped a slider break about the same point as wukioh right in that first KI time. 300 combo into the map, but held on to solid accuracy. 97.6 is not too shabby on this. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both players got a great score on this map. It's just, unfortunately, you know, only one person can win. And dropping a whole percentage of ACK towards the end of a map when both of you are holding the same combo is... Unfortunately, in these early pools, it's going to be rough. And we do see the Hard Rock 1 pick. I believe this is the first time it's been picked, unless it was picked in Zek's match. But...
It was not. So this is the first time we're seeing this Hard Rock 1. And I think with that, we've seen every map in the pool at least once, besides Tiebreaker. No, we haven't seen Hidden 2 yet either, I don't think.
Hidden 2, I believe we saw in one of the matches earlier. First match? Yeah, first pick from Jackson Jason and Jamara match.
Okay, yeah, so we have now seen every single map in the pool at least once, except for Tiebreaker. Hint, hint.
We can fix that.
I'm again a little scared for wukioh on this. Not because this is a particularly straightforward map, which it is, right? So that makes sight reading pretty easy. But more because it's just hard rock consistency, mostly aim. Noncycle's a very good aim player, pretty solid consistency player generally. And on top of that, it's an early stage map, so random miss one time in the middle and you probably just lose the pick. That goes both ways, obviously, but it does feel like leaving it up to chance a little bit. And the start of this map definitely gives me more confidence in Noncycle on this hard rock one than on wukioh. We'll see if he can turn it around, though. We're still early days.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a great start from wukioh. I believe he should probably start taking a page out of Noncycle's playbook and get the Roblox up on the second monitor with Instagram Reels in the corner. I believe that would probably help. As well as picking Fortnite Drip.
That's actually true. And we get the Fortnite Drip next.
Oh, yeah, another big chain miss there. I mean, obviously it's a 5-minute map. It's only 40k points, but I don't know. I think Instagram Reels is winning this one. Get some Family Guy funny moments.
It's the AI narrated Reddit stories over Minecraft parkour videos.
Yeah, Reddit Am I the Asshole AI stories.
Yeah.
I think that's what wukioh needs, honestly. If he wants to get back into this map, is just tab out and put on some AI generated Reddit videos.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I have to read this message. Noncycle only misses when the algorithm serves him a bottle rolls downstairs and breaks video.
Oh my god. That actually has the whole group mesmerized at every Secret Santa meetup. I can't even, like, it's actually so wild. 20 grown men mesmerized by bottle rolls downstairs and breaks videos at the Christmas meetup. It's so crazy.
Yeah, but when it doesn't break, holy shit.
I get it, but I don't get it. Like I get it, but I don't.
Oh, Lynn does have a point. wukioh could consider putting on some 2.5-hour video essays on YouTube.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That could be a good counter for Noncycle's Instagram Reels tactics.
Tears of the Kingdom lore video essays.
Ooh, good idea. I was thinking Dark Souls reviews.
Oh, that worked too. To be topical, Hollow Knight lore deep dives. Oh wait, hold on. Instagram Reels failed him. The bottle didn't break at the bottom of the stairs. Noncycle, he found the slider break 2/3 of the way in. wukioh. Oh.
Noncycle did get his brain rot stolen in Steal a Brain Rot Simulator on Roblox. Unfortunately, wukioh does miss.
And that's going to be match point, actually. That's already now 4-1 in favor of Noncycle. The map is pretty much over. There's a 200,000 score lead for Noncycle. wukioh frowning. He knows. Sad face on the left-hand side. No matter what happens from here, even if Noncycle stops playing, I'm pretty sure he still wins. So, yeah, that's rather unfortunate.
Maybe. If Noncycle, like, completely stopped. Might be enough. But yeah, if any of you have contact with wukioh, I would strongly suggest like 2 doses of Dark Souls and Hollow Knight video essay 3-hour compilations stat.
combo in the second half from wukioh. Decent combo here at the ending also, but I mean, that first 2/3 was just non-cycle FCing. So there's not really anything that you can do about it. And now, down match point, non-cycle with the next pick. It's looking pretty grim here. Non-cycle, you know, Nomad 3, Nomad 4 is still open. You can go into Nomad 1, DT1 if you've just won an aim pick like this, right? So I think there's just a lot of good options right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Non-cycle has basically every pick, and we do see the Nomad 3 coming out. So wukioh does have a couple seconds here to put on some Insta Reels or YouTube video essays. Or both. Maybe both might be the method. Get like 4 different screens on your second monitor. One for Family Guy, obviously, that's a given. You got the video essay, the Insta Reels, and Roblox Steal a Brain Rot Simulator. Yeah, I think that would be it. That is true. wukioh picking Hard Rock 1 does mean that he wins.
Yeah.
That was actually the secret win condition this whole time. Congratulations to wukioh for winning Redlock. Good luck in OWC, buddy. But yeah, this map, very snappy ult. Very early break from wukioh. Definitely needs some more Insta Reels. But it's a long map, so hopefully that shouldn't matter.
Probably won't end up mattering. We'll see eventually. But for now, 50 combo advantage to non-cycle. 0.5% act lead, not too much. As we get into PI number 1. And again, this is a map that non-cycle definitely favored on, right? And a pick that we talked about a little bit, but it looks like just a misread and an over-aim for non-cycle, and there's the first miss to come out from him, and now the score lead and the combo back the way of wukioh. Ack evened out because of those misses as well. That chain miss doing a ton of work here for wukioh, but it's still only 15k in his favor, and there's a slider break right at the end of the first PI time as well. It's back to about 140 combo lead for non-cycle, but I think that's not too bad. That's not too bad here. You're expecting non-cycle to win this map, so keeping it close here for wukioh is still good.
Yeah, no, I mean, it will go over here in the slow part, but it won't go over by much. It's definitely not a decided thing. I did just get an update from the scriptwriter that non-cycle will be missing and wukioh wins this pick. So we'll see if the actors got that message in time.
Oh my god.
And they do both break. I think non-cycle did get the updated script, but wukioh is still on the old script.
And this is 16k though. I mean, 99 to 99 in accuracy, a completely reset combo, only 16k in non-cycle's favor. If we see an act drop where we see any misses here for non-cycle and wukioh doesn't have the same happen, this is pretty much instantly won for wukioh. Nobody misses on G. And here we go, last PI time. Just a little bit of time left in this map for wukioh to pull this back, and he slider breaks at the end. The choke, man.
Oh, no, man. Bombing, steal a brain rot W, unfortunately. And yeah, non-cycle is pulling away like crazy here, so unless his keyboard explodes or like someone steals his brain rot in Roblox, we're done here, unfortunately.
I mean, he needs to miss right now, basically, and wukioh would need to hold. It might be multiple misses, like a chain miss for non-cycle as well at this point. That does not happen. I think the window of opportunity is gone, and that is a win 5-1 for non-cycle.
Yeah, it would appear that way. Looks like we're ending off the day with the 5-1 for non-cycle. It does drop at the end, but unfortunately it is not going to be nearly enough. Brain rot wins again, unfortunately.
Brain rot wins again.
GG, well played to Wukioh, who will be progressing to the lower bracket, and noncycle, who will be in the upper bracket here, up against...
Be the winner of Rumindra versus Sidetrack Day, which is seed 1 versus 32, of course. In that,
so of course
matchup,
it will be
probably
noncycle versus Sidetrack Day.
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate example of just early pools really doing you in. One miss and you lose the point. It's just that kind of pool.
Yeah, there's the updated bracket for everyone, and of course the losers bracket as well with Wukioh there on the bottom left. And once again, as you said, congratulations to noncycle. Good luck to Wukioh in the losers bracket.